Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to The Haunting of Bly Manor, episode 9 called The Beast in the Jungle. We are going to be carrying on this Mike Flanagan train, so if you want to check out Midnight Mass, it's already on our Patreon, or at least the first episode is. But for now, recap.
We get the origin story of the people that used to live at Bly Manor, and essentially it was two sisters, Viola and Perdita, that's it. And essentially it starts off with them losing their father and them trying to keep control of Bly Manor because they don't want to get rid of it. Viola ends up getting married, but then she also ends up falling very ill, which kind of contributes to her death when her sister kills her. She's trying to put her out of her misery and not suffer, but essentially before she died, she would, or even before she died, she would just walk around the manor. And essentially she becomes the Lady of the Lake because she puts all of her possessions into a chest, and by not wanting to do the last rite, it's almost like her soul was stuck in the chest with all of her belongings. Later on down the line, the sister runs into financial implications where she's like, I'm just going to sell off some of the jewels, not realizing that actually trapped inside is her sister.
It's her sister's soul. Yeah, and she
opens the chest. She basically kills her. Yeah, she kills her. They end up, the husband, I think it's Arthur and Isabel, they do end up leaving Bly Manor, but they chuck the chest into the lake. Ergo, we get the Lady of the Lake. But the other characters we see, or we've seen snippets of, they've been residents of Bly Manor over the ages, and it's Viola walking around back towards the main bedroom where she originally slept, killing people along the way. So you have like the plague doctor, the child. There was another character as well.
The preacher. There was a priest as well at the same time. All just in her path, essentially.
Yeah.
The kid wasn't really in her path, but she saw it as her kid kind of thing, and just not dragged him, but carried him to the lake.
Yeah, that was messed.
That was really messed up. But yeah, it was in a fit of, not in a fit, but all that built up venom and bile and bitterness and stubbornness and that like accumulated over the years. She already had like that trait of being stubborn and feisty, and it kind of twisted itself as she got more and more ill. Essentially made her the Lady of the Lake. But after that, after she has become Lady of the Lake, all of those emotions are just they've melted away, and it's a carcass of who she is. And she's just going around doing the walk, just carrying on her path. It's then goes to present day where we see Danny getting grabbed by the Lady of the Lake, or grabbed by Viola, and that's where it ends. So let's see what happens in this episode, episode 9, The Beast in the Jungle. Let's check it out.
My name is Hannah Gross. The year is 1987. Dominic is dead. Charlotte is dead. Rebecca and Peter are dead.
She's got to do all of this again and again.
Yeah. At least she admits it here.
True.
I looked at you and I always forgot myself for a moment. God knows I tried not to think of you.
This is one of the saddest moments. Hannah, her dying. It was just sudden. Yeah, it really did suck.
You have to warn me, don't you? You have to help me.
I thought I was.
Out there.
How exactly?
Help him leave? You don't want to be like you don't want to be a ghost here. Just get out.
Well, yeah, true. That's true.
You have loved me, so I'll always be here. But you don't want me to be her.
That's true. Yeah.
We both know you're not so selfish to remain hidden in a memory.
All right, we might get a hero in all of this.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that looked messed up. So we can't stop her.
I don't think anyone can.
Please, let her go.
Don't swap. Don't swap. Don't swap.
Oh, we didn't think of that. Yeah, Isabel. I was thinking Flora might be the only one that might be able to do it.
Oh god, that was a thud and a half.
We lay, my love and I, beneath the weeping wind.
Oh shit, is she gonna take it to the lake?
Yeah. What do we do here? What do we do? Someone think of something.
This is Henry, yep.
What's Henry gonna do?
What a time to roll in.
Uncle Henry!
She's gonna grab him by the neck in a minute.
Yeah. If she tries to take him away, yeah, take Flora away.
Oh, wow. Oh god. Oh, don't, oh. Oh my god, she has just killed Henry.
I don't know, is he dead? Or is he just unconscious?
He's dead.
No, he's dead.
Wow, that
Oh, it's
was
crazy, and he's seeing it as well there and then.
that was quick. We can't. What do we do?
What are you doing here?
This is going to sound insane, but we both had an awful dream and we just drove and...
Wow.
They need you at the lake.
What are they gonna do? They can't help.
Help me! Help me! Please help
I mean, you can't just shush someone while the...
What else can she do? She can't do anything either.
I'll just tuck you away one last time.
Oh, she's gonna put her in... No.
So messed up. I mean,
Come
what else
on.
can she do? She's trying to ease her pain.
There, my darling.
Bro, what?
Right.
This is messed up.
It's all right. It's all right.
Can we save the kid, please?
Soon Flora would find herself dream-hopping endlessly at Bly. And it would have all gone that way had not the au pair, in that critical moment, said what she said.
Oh, what's she gonna do?
It's you! It's me! It's us!
What?
Why did she latch onto that?
Get a shovel. Or a shotgun.
And do what? He's a
I
ghost.
don't know.
What the hell?
When he checks the well, please tell Owen I'm sorry. Tell him I love him. And the rest, well, it's just...
Oh, so he actually comes back.
Wow.
What's happening to all of them, though? They're disappearing?
I think Danny just got rid of the curse.
Sorry.
That kid's been through a lot.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know when they say it's me, it's you, it's us. It's like a way for them to like possess, connect, or possess. Yeah.
The au pair invited Viola into herself, and the invitation had been accepted.
Okay, right. That makes
So Viola's in Danny?
And all of the spirits trapped in her gravity were released.
Uncle,
Okay, yeah, it's broken.
Right.
It was assumed she died accidentally, an unfortunate stumble.
Well, it wasn't. It was a murder by a ghost.
All that had once been trapped on the grounds was now gone to some other place.
will you teach me how to sew patches onto things?
If you like.
God, this needed to happen so much.
But it should have happened ages ago, right? He's just
Yeah.
been tormenting himself.
After the housekeeper's body was taken from the well, some in the village said that the cook rode with her all the way to the coroner.
Oh,
He stayed at her side until she was buried. And he loved her the whole way.
he's had a lot of loss in the last couple of weeks.
Week
anyway.
or so, yeah.
I feel her. In here. So quiet. It's so quiet. She's in here. And this part of her that's in here, it isn't peaceful.
She's not being malicious or anything.
It isn't peaceful. It's rage.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this it must weigh on her. That's what it is from Sensei.
This angry, empty, lonely beast. It's watching me,
Beast in the jungle.
matching my movements. It's just out of sight. But I can feel it. I know it's there. It's waiting.
For what?
At some point, it's gonna take me.
In what way?
Do you want company? Or you wait for your beast in the jungle?
Title.
Will you visit us?
Depends on where you're going.
America, I think.
So the storyteller must be Flora then.
They don't have
It
the
has to
same
be
accent.
someone-
They don't have the same accent.
That's true.
I suppose I don't know how I will ever thank you.
Yeah. She was the perfect au pair. God, you haven't.
So glad.
You've met someone twice and you owe them so much.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
I don't think we should plan, Christmas. It's a ways away.
One day at a time.
She really feels in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it sounds like they're in America now. So it's
The days turned to months, the months to more. And before the au pair knew it, a year had passed.
Oh, nice.
okay. They've opened their own shop. That's cool.
1 year became 2,
Oh.
and from 2 it spread into an endless time. So it seemed. 4, 5 years would pass.
Okay, this is
Okay,
going
so that's
well.
good.
Yeah.
Deep within the au pair's heart, there was peace.
Well, at least we get a happy ending.
There's still half an hour left, so I'm not sure. Oh
Crap.
damn! So she's still obviously she's still with her.
After so many years, is the first time she's seen her again. Tell her you saw her.
How many years in this kitchen? My cooking is still shite.
You need Owen.
Where's your problem? Your roots have been...
What's that?
It's a ring.
Oh, that's clever.
I don't know how much time we have left. But however much it is, I want to spend it with you.
Oh,
sweet.
yeah.
That's sweet.
I feel like what she saw is playing a bit on
Yeah,
her mind as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Good. The end. The end.
But the thing is, it's brilliantly done. That you would think, okay, this is a happy ending, right?
Yeah. That sauce is getting messed up behind you. I mean, come on.
I love that's what's on your mind.
It's burning.
This is the best news. I'm so happy for you both.
Okay, so he's actually opened his own restaurant.
Well done, Owen.
To Hannah.
To Hannah.
Such a shame.
You heard from Henry recently?
Check in every now and again. We haven't spoken to the kids in ages, though. But hey...
She's gonna see it in all the reflections again, isn't she?
Mm.
So they're all happy?
Yeah.
You had a hand in that, Danny.
The way they talk about Bly. They don't remember anything about it.
What?
Not just the kids. Henry still remembers all of it. But I mentioned Hannah and Flora asked me who I was talking about.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, if they don't remember Hannah, they don't remember.
So they've just forgotten it all.
Oh, man.
Used to stay at Bly.
That's not a bad thing for the kids.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
A lot of trauma.
Do you think Henry will tell them?
Would you?
Hmm.
I'd say just let them be.
Am I going crazy, or her eyes different colors? Is it just the angle of the camera?
It looks like it. She's gonna see her hair.
Oh,
Jesus!
Danny, tell her.
Okay.
Right. We could have so many more years. We'll keep an eye on it, and it'll be fine.
This feels worse.
It's almost torture, never knowing when she's gonna come up again.
But last time, like the first time when she was initially there, like when it happened, she was like, "Oh, it's just that, like, I can feel her. It's in the distance, but I can feel her." This feels a lot more
Now
closer.
it's closer. But then she's also going back to her previous life where she couldn't look at mirrors.
Yeah.
Our union is officially civil.
Yay! Yay!
Why is there water there?
Jamie, run. She's done
Don't tell
something.
me she's done anything.
She's done something. Oh
my god.
She's just staring at her.
It's okay. Okay.
Did anyone ever take that chest out of Bly? Out of the lake?
That's what I'm thinking.
we should have done that.
It's like every day I feel myself fading away, but I'm still here.
That's even worse. She finds herself fading.
Yeah, that's what makes it really bad. I mean, she looks like really tired, like drained almost.
I'm not even scared of her anymore. I just stare at her, and it's getting harder and harder to see me.
It's so messed up. It's exactly like how the ghosts feel when over time they forget themselves. But this is happening to a live person.
A living person, yeah.
If you can't feel anything, then I'll feel everything for the both of us.
Oh.
She's really stuck by her.
She loves her.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh. Damn.
Oh my god, she woke up like that.
So it's actually controlling her.
Violet is, yeah.
Yeah. She's gone.
She's gonna bounce.
Yeah, she has to, otherwise she'll end up killing Jamie.
That's so sad, man. They're living so happily together. It's messed up.
Is there a letter?
The au pair
At least she left with a note.
Still not. Still messed up.
And so the gardener found herself back at Bly Manor one last time.
Wow. All the way back here.
What is she doing?
She's checking. That's what she's doing.
The gardener said the words she'd heard those years ago.
Man.
Oh my God. She's actually...
Everything she had. You, me, us. Take me with you, she cried in her heart. Take me. Drag me down like you did the others.
That is so messed up.
The lake was different.
So she actually just went back?
The lady in the lake was also Danny. And Danny wouldn't. Danny would never.
Danny did this on purpose so she'd never hurt.
Yeah, she could, yeah.
No one would ever be taken again.
So basically she trapped her and then she killed herself. That was it. So no one else can be taken.
Mm-hmm. That is heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. It's a very big sacrifice.
The gardener would gaze into reflections, hoping to see her face. Her own lady in the lake.
Aww.
Waiting for her lover to return.
That's sad.
And as she slept underneath the water, the au pair's memories would fade. The details, the specific moments would all fade away.
God, that's so messed up.
She will merely walk the grounds of Bly, harmless as a dove, for all of her days.
Is that Jamie and the girl getting married, Flora?
It was in the memory of the woman who loved her most.
Well, at least she's not like Viola, but it's still messed up that she's a ghost for the rest of her days.
Big day tomorrow. Let's get some rest.
I want to know who this person is.
I think you're right.
That silly, gorgeous, insane man I'm marrying tomorrow. I love him. He loves me the same exact amount.
Good thing you're getting married.
I start getting really, really terrified. That he's gonna... before I do, and then what am I supposed to do?
Shit.
Just pre-wedding jitters, really, isn't it?
Oh no, she's thinking about the end of days. What will she do without him?
You shouldn't be thinking of losing each other at all.
Yeah.
Don't let that hang over your happiness right now.
Especially like Jamie did.
I thought you might be making it up just off that name.
That name?
My middle name is Flora.
Is that right?
So does that mean the other guy was like an old Owen?
It's weird. He didn't look old enough to play that character of old Owen. That was weird. Oh, man. Who would have thought it's Jamie telling the story?
I know, of all people.
I just think about it. It has to be Jamie because the accent matches as well.
Yeah.
Slightly northern.
Is it Owen? Is that Owen?
Yeah,
Miles.
it's
Oh, of
us
course,
Miles.
Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, the accent at the end, it got me. I was like, that makes sense. She's the only technically one that has the story.
She does this every night.
I know, just to see, isn't it? Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Just waiting.
Is that
Is that someone's hand?
I think it's Danny's hand.
Oh, so she's always with her.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my God. And that's the end of the episode and the show. Thoughts?
It's a weird twist at the end. Yeah, it was a weird twist. The way this was actually shown to us was actually very different, because you almost think the episode was going to end, the series was going to end 20 minutes in. You're like, oh well, what else is there that they could potentially show us? Obviously, it goes on to show us, who everyone was and how they've grown up and whatnot. But it is, when you look at it as a whole, it is kind of like a love story. It's sad. It's really
tragic.
sad.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
It's tragic in so many fronts. Obviously, her losing Danny, sacrifice that Danny made, the kids not remembering.
I thought that was quite brutal, actually. I mean, in a good way, it shows that they've healed, but then at the same time,
it is a good thing that they don't remember, because it's such a bad point in their lives. But
I suppose also, if you think about it, they were possessed for certain portions of it, which is why it may seem quite spotty in their mind, or quite sporadic about certain things.
Yeah, and it's another way of you dealing with trauma. You not dealing with it, but you bury trauma, so it's the time in their life you'd forget. And then lastly, that she'll roam Bly forever. Not as an evil, vengeful spirit like Jamie mentioned, but just someone wandering the estate.
But weirdly enough, the end scene is her. She's always with her, even though Jamie's looking to let her in or trying to see her. But the way they've showed it to us is quite interesting. As a series, it's very different to
Hill House.
Hill House. I don't know if it's. I feel like Hill House was more of an emotional roller coaster. This has an emotional roller coaster, but it's centered around. It just feels very different. It could be the time it's set in, in terms of the politics between each other. It wasn't there. It was everyone just trying to get along harmoniously, and we start realizing Hannah was dead. We didn't even know that. We were just like, oh, where did she keep going and all that stuff. But it is, I think this was quite complex to really understand. and I definitely hurt my head a few times trying to understand it, especially with the dream bit when they
Dream
jump.
hopping. Yeah.
Dream hopping. It took me a while to get used to that. So
I
that's
don't
the
know.
only.
I don't know. This one got me at the end a hell of a lot more than Hill House did. It was just
Yeah.
It's so sad.
But it is a very interesting way to end a story. That instead of somehow you manage to kill this zombie lady of the lake walking around, you encompass her into your own body, but you live with her for X amount of years, and then it consumes
until she bubbles right to the point where that was it. That's exactly exactly what it was when she did the "It's me, it's you, it's us."
Yeah.
And Viola went into her. It was just a ticking time bomb. That's all it was. We just didn't know the time. We just didn't know the time.
What made it worse was that because Jamie then said, "Okay, I'll keep you company," and it spanned over a couple of years.
Probably subsided her a little bit further.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Initially, yeah. I think that's the greatest ticker. That's the kick in the teeth. It's like shit. They actually had a life. They actually managed to build up their own business, and then in the end, she left Jamie because she was gonna kill her.
And then the other really tragic thing as well, again, is that every night Jamie does the water thing, so just in case she's there, or leaves the door ajar just in case she's there, and sits in front.
Even though she's standing behind her most of the time. But I can see.
At least with Hill House, we got all the siblings together at the end. It was okay. Nell died, and the parents did as well, and she's with them. But we got Stephen to believe, and they bonded sort of at the end, kind of. I think it was Luke's 2nd anniversary or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I forgot. Lay? Is it Lay or Lee? Or Lee's Thingy's wife, Stephen's wife, pregnant, and it was a.
But I think that was the thing is, in the last episode, that happened right at the end. So it was very different. Whereas this one, we actually got to see life after. It was like
that was life after.
No. As in, but a large portion of the last episode was.
Oh, you mean loads of years?
Loads of years. Yeah. It actually, whereas with Bly, with Hill House, it was kind of. We've survived, and then here's a fast forward to what has happened. Whereas this one, it was like within 20 minutes the episode was done with Bly, and then it carried on growing. That's why I was like, where's it going to end? And it does actually keep you at the edge of your seat, because it's like, well, who's going to die here?
It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. It's just so depressing.
Yeah,
it's so depressing. It's beautiful and depressing at the same time, which I suppose can be love at times.
I think I'm going to say this, and I was like, this wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. Looking at the poster of Midnight Mass, I think I'm absolutely going to shit myself, because I thought that with Hill House, and I managed to get through it.
I'm envisioning Midnight Mass to be more
sinister.
More like us trying to figure out what's happening again.
Well, no, I think that's in every book, which is the brilliant. I think that's the brilliant of the writing. But I think it's.
I also think. We'll talk about Midnight Mass when we get to Midnight Mass on Bly Manor. I don't remember seeing Danny having. I think it's called heterochromia. I might be wrong. It's where the eyes are two different colors. I think that might have been a little bit of Viola. I might be wrong.
What I thought. I don't remember her. I don't know. I don't remember her. We'll obviously go back and have a look after. I don't remember her having two different eye colors. Again, it was only that scene.
The only issue is we can't confirm it because all of Viola's scenes were in black and white, so we don't know what color her eyes were. I don't remember
No,
a
there
scene
was
where
that
in colour.
transition to colour, wasn't it?
But I
Towards the end.
don't focus on
yeah,
the damn
yeah.
eyes, and that's good. I was looking at all the colours, like, whoa, look, it's all real life and kind of thing. But I think that might be a way of indicating that that was violent,
Yeah.
that kind of
Let
thing.
us know in the comments. I think if we're barking up the wrong tree here, because we could
And
be.
yeah, beautiful. Let us know if we've also got anything wrong about this show. I don't think that casting for old Owen was correct, by the way. I really don't.
No,
I don't think
no.
that was. Really, don't think that was a good casting for
Because
old
I don't
Owen.
think he was. I thought,
He's
so let me get this straight. So
completely
he's
different person.
Yeah, so he's basically grown shorter, and I mean, older and fatter, I can understand, but he's grown shorter in his time because that guy didn't look as tall as Owen before.
Yeah, Owen looks massive.
I mean, like,
yeah, he's tall as fuck.
He's 6 foot. This guy's like 5'10" at most.
Yeah, that was. But well done for realizing that it was Jamie and Flora. Oh, it's not even a first name. You made it her middle name.
Yeah, that was the kick. That was the thing.
Yeah,
That was the interesting part of it. I think that's what made it really, and it does make sense because whatever she told us, obviously, like the moonflower thing, you're like, well, if it's someone else, who could have? It had to be Jamie, because who else would have known that incidence, that particular scene?
it could, but it could have just been a story. It could just have been. I mean, it was a longer story, but it could have just been a story. But the accents matched up. That's what it was, and everyone else around her is dead. The accents matched up, and everyone else around her is dead. But yeah, great show. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode, the show as a whole, and our reactions to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.